Let's talk to this person. Patreon actually likes Oreo umbrellas? Guys, I've never even considered trying one of those foul things. And that would be a Tells ding you heard. That is in my Tells and Yells section. I will not be checking that. So, if it's actually a legitimate tell, yeah, you might want to tell me some other way. Find me. I did have one free company invite earlier. I declined it because depending on how popular this channel can get for Final Fantasy XIV, I will be either starting my own or joining my one on my main character, which is Friendship is Magic. Nevertheless, if it's Oreo you seek, you'll find plenty by the river just past the Tempest Gate to the east. There's another quest up here. Is this an event quest? No? Okay, what do you want, Catman? Soothing the Savage Siren. Oka has advice for any adventurers heading to the missing member. I don't want to go there. If you're looking for a place to wet your whistle, Scrag, I advise you turn tail and run. Catherine rose into no mood to be entertaining customers this morning, and even when she ain't particularly good at it. Oh, maybe dealing with the customers that saw shite what makes shake her from her doldrums. But if you mean to venture inside the missing member, you best remember to pay your proper respects to the cabinet, lest you ain't afraid of going missing. Kneeling afore it would be a good start. In some quests, you'll see that little orange text. It's a suggestion that you need to do a certain something. In this case, it'll be kneeling. And that's just a tutorial on emotes. So let's go in here. This character runs really dainty. I'm used to a cat girl. Alright, so what we want to do is we can type in Camille. As far as I can type, if anyone saw one of my Space Quest 1 videos, if you talk to her, she just says something and then it'll remind you what to do. Oh, she knows her place. Good. If only the Krakens had the same sense of propriety. Best just keep using every Guardian ship before we can take a crack at them. Ooh, there are Krakens in the game? Cool. It's a sorry state of affairs when your crews are just preying on the leavings of that mangy bunch of man boys. Younger self would be right disappointed to see how far we've fallen. Once again, another hint that we should. And I'm not entirely sure of the text command of this one, so what we will do is you can right click or you can go through the main menu and choose emotes, and we need disappointed, and you can, this is the whole list of the ones you have access to. You'll earn special ones later that, well, obviously are special. There's disappointed. And just kind of go ores. I'm sure someone will get that reference. So you know something don't mean pain, but your sympathy ain't worth more than a pint of piss. It's well and good we got the Admiral's permission to capture Guardian ships. What's the use if you keep on getting beat to your prey? We built our reputations even right off the coast of Vilbrand, not sailing a dozen moms into the bleeding sea. Few Imperial dogs found in Laminton territory get snatched by Krakens hiding in the open waters. I rallied my crew's spirits when I said we were reviving the old ways, but after all our struggles, they seemed resigned to letting those bastards have all the fun. And that is a case of wanting to rally. These are kind of sorted in a way, like the orange is all happy things, the blue is all kind of sad or upset things, and the grays are kind of neutral. But we want to we want to rally. Always mix those two up. Huh? trying to make light of me, Lemon? Don't push your luck, Strag, or I'll gut you with a hook like a regular pirate. Wait, that's it. We're pirates, god damn it. So we should think like pirates. Better keeping the men's in water safe. We'll raid supply shipments to the Guardian outpost along the coast of Aldenard. Ha 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 ha! It's so plain and simple. I don't know why I didn't think of this before. Thank you for your unintended inspiration, Scrag. I think I almost had you fed to the sharks. And she will sit there for the entire rest of the game. We may see her again someday. I gather your name with the captain went well. I could hear you cackling all the way out here. Oh, whatever you did, thanks for doing it. Last thing we needed was her going on another rampage, ruining deck swabs and leaving us with less meat. It ain't easy playing by the Admiral's rules, but if anyone can find a way, Captain Rosswin can. So, what other things are in the upper area? We have the anchor yard, which I don't believe there's much use to at the moment. We have the blacksmithing guild and the armorer's guild. They're both in the same building. And there's a quest down there. Let's head down there. I promise we'll actually get out of town tonight, or today. I see that guy all the time, Pretty Dude. It's like, I love that name. It's because this guy, Hey, what do you want? Rats in the Wharf. Adson has a simple yet profitable task for an interested adventurer. Are you needing some trifling tasks to pass the time? I have just a job for you. Beta is often a reward to any adventurer who slays at least 5 wharf rats. No shortage of pests lurking outside the Tempest Gate, so you should hurry and take advantage of this opportunity. Oh, I wish they would add a Aethernet crystal over here, but they do not. They have not. It would be very convenient. But let's go back to the main area. Wait, Bulwark Hall. Where's the Bulwark Hall? I think that's actually in the downstairs. I don't want to talk to him. It's blue, like an Aethernet crystal. I don't know. I use this one a lot. Oh, I hope I'm right on where Bulwark Hall is. Because I hate being wrong. I don't know why it's not occurring to me. Is Bulwark Hall where the Marauders Guild was? Oh, nope, it's down here. Exactly where I thought it was. So, let's go over here. And there's a cooldown on sprint for the most part. You won't have an issue with it, but it does take some time to cool down that's longer than your sprint time. Welcome to Limsa Lamenta. If there's a lot you would like to know, feel free to. You got something for me, you say? A missing persons list? I'm not sure I follow. Disturbingly long list of people who have gone missing in recent months. Thanks for bringing the list. I'll be sure to memorize these things. If any of the missing persons reappear, you count on me to spot them. Most folk are saved via the Zephyr Drift, which means they must pass through Bulwark Hall. That's why I'm on constant watch here and undercover, so keep an eye out for suspicious activity. I've been doing this for so long, I've become a pretty good judge of character. If there's shady characters skulking about, you can rest assured I can pick them out. And get some experience. And before I forget about it, we want to equip the helmet that we just got from the mail. Because that's a 10% experience bonus. So, you want to go into your character sheet, and you'll choose your slot. You can see there's the left-hand side and the right-hand side. Most people refer to them as such. But we want to equip the Helm of Light. And because I do not like helmet showing, if I'm going to design a character that with a certain hairstyle, I want to show it off. So I disabled the ability to show it. You can also do it with your weapon if you like. I only do if I have a really ugly weapon. Which I think the only one I've really done it on was the monk relic weapon. The Tomo needs help keeping the city a bright and cheery place. Sounds like you're already in the Yellow Dragon's good graces. You truly are a model adventurer, a paragon among your fellows. Do you think you could do me a favor? See, I'm supposed to go and fill up all the street lamps with oil so they stay lit through the night, but thanks to this business of missing people, I just can't simply up and leave my post. If you tend to the street lamps in my set, I'd be eternally grateful. Ooh, how grateful. Oh, and when you're finished, please fetch more oil for Sissy Poo in the... Her name's Sissy Poo! In the Fisherman's Guild. We're running low here, and she has care of our stores. This goes over key items. We already know about key items. Alright, what do we got here? Bismarck wants fresh lamb, does it? Gods, I could do with a slice myself. Fresh off the grill and dripping in its own juices. Sorry, friend. I haven't had a single bite to eat since my shift began. Any road, you can get lamb easily enough by hanging lambs that graze outside the city. Go through the Zephyr Gate and follow the path east and south for a bit. You run into the fluffy and tasty critters before long. Okay. So, if you look at your map here, you'll see the marker area here pointing to Middle Laminta, or Middle Lamacia. And you'll see a list of quests that are sending you that way. And we want to do a few quests out there. So let's go out and jump over the gate. I'm sorry, I have issues with going through gates normally. Blame it on Mega Man. Seriously, does anyone even walk through, like, the gates in Mega Man normally? And up in the upper right, you will see a bunch of yellow dots on my mini-map. Those are targets. So, we are going to go up to them, and you can just tap A to engage, or X, and you come close, and you'll start auto-attacking. Something that was not in a Realm Reborn, or not in 1.0 early on. Experience points, thanks, they taught it to me at level 3. Binding items, okay. Buying items is basically, you can't trade them anymore after that. And unlike WoW's version of Soulbound, they have, this one lets you actually do something if you're upgrading an item to something that you've basically soulbound to yourself. Right now we just want to use Heavy Squid because that's really all we have. And we do not want to mess with that Gobu. Gobu? I generally pronounce it Gobu. Since he is, 9 levels above us. Oh, not that I haven't killed stuff like that before, just not really worth the effort. And so, we have killed 4 Wolf Rats. And we only need 3 for the Way of the Marauder, but we need 4 for the other. Or 5 for the other. And as you might see on the left trigger button, this one on the one that just highlighted, that is your auto attack. As I said when I was showing off the actions menu, it is useless. That's generally one of the first ones I get rid of when I run out of space. Actually, I think I've even gotten rid of it when I didn't run out of space. Okay, we need more Ladybug. And we definitely need more sheep. No, we don't need Wolf Rats. We need Ladybug. Killer Ladybug. As you can see, the ability to take TP for melee, at least. The casters all use the MP, generally. TP will always restore to 1,000 at some point. Some classes have the ability to give you some of that back. And if you're running out, you have to wait until you have enough skill to get it back to where you can use abilities again. Right now, I don't have to worry about that, but probably more so when I start getting to dungeons, you'll see a lot of that. Sorry about that. Kill a lamb. You're so cute. Let's see what it looks like covered in blood. No, there's no blood in there. At least in not cutscenes. I think there is some blood in cutscenes. We'll get to there eventually. And my cat just jumped on my chair again and I fell back. Here, sheepy sheepy. Cat, please get off my shoulder. That actually kind of hurts. Get off there. Sorry, my cat's being an asshole again. And we are now level 4. And we have our first combo. And cat, quit that. Which means if we do an action that and then follow it up with another action, it will do a combo. And that just increases your damage. On Marauder, for example, one of your first chains is one that will gain enmity, and the other is just DPS. Sometimes you have to DPS even though you're a tank class. I try not to do that myself, but whatever floats someone's boat. I am not actually sure how to be a melee warrior. So let's go back to town, because now that we're level 4, we can go back and get that quest from Baderon and the other person in there. And we can turn in a few more quests while we're here. I promise, we won't be in town the whole time. But you do want to do your main scenario pretty much always, because that's going to unlock your dungeons. That's going to let you unlock certain abilities. Oh, no, I don't think there's any abilities. You just get a bunch of special stuff when you do that. Now I look at some of these names, and a lot of them are people I know, but they probably don't know who I am. The only people who know who I am are my link shell, or my free company. Sorry, I came from Final Fantasy XI. I tend to use the words interchangeably. I have to be very careful with that. But let's get these street lamps while we're here. And this unfortunately means I have to manually select them. And where are we? This is the third street lamp. I'm sorry if this part's boring, and I promise on the next video I will have that sound disabled for this character. If you ever meet my main character, I will probably see them, regardless of if they're a guild teller or not. But I think the only thing I might do with that is maybe stream, or if I don't screw up again, future events. I'll try to record if I can't do them with this character. Right now I can't do them with this character because I need to be able to get to Gridania, which is not exactly the easiest task right now. They will make it easy soon enough. And this is our last lamp around this corner here. And conveniently, we have to go to the Fisher's Guild. Which, if I recall, nope, that's not a door. Some of these places have 2 doors, some of them only have 1. This is one of the ones that you have to come out and go inside. And let's talk to Sissy Poo. You're doing what? What am I to do with that girl? She has the nerve to ask me for work, fought and tried about her thing, when you foist it on the first adventure that comes along. Being unafraid does not give you the license to shirk responsibility. I should get it all right, and a piece of my mind to boot. Ooh. That is the achievement for completing 10 unique quests. You'll see achievements all throughout. Some of them have rewards, some of them don't. When I get the ones that have rewards, I'll tell you how to get your reward. Go to the Fisherman Guild wants to order a new fishing boat. Calamity really knocked the wind out of my fishing industry sales, and fisher folk are starting to return to the seas once more. It's past time I did the same. Before I can go put out to sea again, I need a new boat built. Our guild is always commissioning Nautic and Vimos for its craft. They're beastly busy these days. If you want for something to do, perhaps you could run over to the Armorer's Guild and consult with Forge Master Hunaza in my stead. I would know how long we might expect to have to wait. Okay. We've been there. And let's tune to this crystal, because we are about to use it. And I think the cities all have a different amount of Aetherite shards, or Aethernet shards. Once you get all of the ones for a town, it'll give you a couple extra ones which will take you outside of the city. Nothing too major, but it's a good idea. Okay, so our quests belong in here. I probably should have gone to the Marauders Guild first, but I got too excited with getting a quest in here. Let's see. Anya has information that, unlike last time, is sure to be of interest to you. Oh, you've returned. I hope you do not harbor any ill will towards me for my earlier deception. You see, I believe the most important lesson for a green adventurer is to learn that she should always question the motive of everyone she meets. I'm questioning you. If I've given offense, allow me to make it up to you with some advice. Tell me, have you visited the Eyes outside the Tempest Gate and past Madman Bridge? No. Sentry stationed there keep watch over the road. When trouble arises, it sometimes turn to outside help. If you wish to make a name for yourself as a trustworthy adventurer, you should speak with Ankrita at the Eyes and offer your assistance. Okay? Yeah, I'll seriously have that turned off next time. Ah, so you slew a few rats. Good on you, lass. This float came through the other day and pops this huge sack of a bleeding gobu on the counter, saying, "Hey man, what slays rats can have something then?" When I inquires as to why, all he says is the damn noise they make when scurrying about is driving them insane. He asked me, though, he was already a bit touched. Something tells me the poor lad will never find peace. And this is our first quest where we get to choose an option for what we want. We can get the leather eye patch. You can see the stats down there. The hempen hat, which is for your caster classes. Or we can get the Allegan coins, which you can, the only real use for them is to sell them to an NPC. Some people use them when they transfer servers because of the limit on how much gil you can transfer, but I have no intentions of changing servers anytime soon. So, since I have you can see both of those hats sell for 3 gold pieces, or 3 gil. So I want to get the Allegan 10 piece because I'll get 4 of those for 25, which means when I sell them, I will get 100. Now that we're level 4, we can talk to him. On to Summerford. Later on, proprietor of the Drowning Wench wants you to lend a hand at Summerford Farms. So, Lindsay, are you Bueller? How'd you fancy a trip outside the walls? I've been outside the walls. Not very far, but outside. I'd like you to visit an orchard by the name of Summerford Farms. Ever heard of the place? The owner, Staleworm, is an old mate of mine. Got himself a crew of mostly reformed pirate types. You can believe that, and been trying to bring them dead life back to the field after the calamity ruined the soil. You mentioned you need another hand or two, and your name sprang to mind. I gave you a glowing recommendation, so make sure you work hard and impress the old bastard. You need direction? The place ain't hard to find. Just take the Zephyr Gate out of the city and follow the road northeast.